This billionaire CEO was struggling with his autistic son's meltdown in a restaurant when a black waitress did something that made him cry. And what happened next will restore your faith in humanity. Hit that like button if you believe kindness can change the world, and follow Axiom USA for more incredible stories that prove love has no boundaries. Marcus Johnson, a powerful billionaire CEO worth $2.8 billion, was having the worst day of his life trying to enjoy lunch with his 8-year-old autistic son David at an upscale Atlanta restaurant. When David suddenly had a complete sensory meltdown, throwing food, screaming uncontrollably, and rocking back and forth while other wealthy customers stared with disgust and whispered cruel comments about bad parenting and unruly children, leaving Marcus feeling helpless and humiliated as a single father who'd been struggling alone since his wife left them 2 years earlier because she couldn't handle having a special needs child. Just when Marcus was about to leave in shame, a beautiful 28-year-old black waitress named Keisha Williams, who was working double shifts to support her own disabled grandmother and pay for nursing school, quietly approached their table, got down on David's level, and began softly singing an African lullaby her grandmother had taught her, while gently showing him how to organize his food by colors, a technique that immediately calmed David down and made him smile for the first time in weeks. What Keisha did next brought tears to Marcus's eyes. She didn't just serve them food. She spent her entire lunch break teaching Marcus simple techniques for helping David manage his sensory overload, shared stories about caring for her grandmother, who had dementia, and treated David with such genuine love and respect that other customers stopped staring and started smiling at the beautiful connection between this compassionate woman and the little boy who just needed someone to understand him. Marcus was so moved by Keisha's kindness that he quietly asked for her manager, and instead of complaining, he praised her extraordinary compassion, left a $10,000 tip that made Keisha cry tears of joy, and then did something that would change both their lives forever. He offered to pay for her entire nursing school education, hired her as David's personal care specialist at $100,000 per year, and eventually, as they spent months working together to help David thrive, Marcus realized he had fallen in love with the woman who had shown his son the unconditional acceptance he'd been searching for his entire life. The most beautiful part of this story is that Keisha didn't just change David's life by becoming the loving mother figure he desperately needed. She transformed Marcus from a cold, work-obsessed billionaire into a devoted father and advocate for autism awareness. And together they started the David's Light Foundation with a $50 million donation to provide free therapy and support